Hello everybody, this is Zigzag coming to you from somewhere in this world. We're back to continue our playthrough of Phoenix Point, the Year 1 edition featuring the Kaos Engines DLC. And we've decided to come down here to Australia to take on the Phase 1 mission to uncap our diplomacy with New Jericho. And I think we're just going to get right on in here and do it. So Tobias West's plan to save humanity involves gaining control of his old satellite control base. A small, surgical strike team should be able to eliminate the alien presence before the New Jericho scientists and engineers move in. So we're going to give this one a go, and let's see, the team we're taking out is right here in front of us. Let's take a good gander at how they are equipped, and if there's any way we can improve the situation. I decided, since we're apparently facing Pandorans, that I'd take this out. We'll see if we can't find someone else that might just work with one also, so we can start thinking about paralyzing if the opportunity presents itself. We have this lovely containment center over here that's sitting empty, and we'd like to change that if at all possible. Smoothie, I don't know. Actually, you know, you could be the other one that carries this because you have the ability to carry so much. I just think we'll keep it here. We'll waste a turn switching it around if we need it, but I think, yeah, I think you're the next best. When we look at the rest of the team, I think you may agree. Smoothie will be the best choice for this weapon. And no SP to spend on you. We have Andrei Javelin Shevchenko, and for those of you who have told me, hey, your ammo has been over here, you have an empty slot, you're losing an opportunity, it's a wasted action, I have heard you. It may have taken me a couple of episodes, but you know, it finally got through all the cobwebs up there, and I fixed it. There we go. And you know, one option could be to start giving you strength on Andrei, but I'm still looking with Warcry and Boom Blast to up your game here with willpower, and that's what we'll focus on. Sauron, I gave you an extra med kit because you're the one that was ailing. You're the one that's hurting, so you're just temporarily over encumbered until we get you healed. You're an important part here with that biochemist. We gotta keep you on the field, I do believe. And ideally, at some point, I would love to up your strength also, because you know, with your biochemist, I really do. You know, I kind of feel like we gotta. But if I go total shotgun here, well, this malfunction I don't think is too bad yet, and that's better at range. But to better take care of biochemist, or better take use of biochemist, I'm gonna try it this way. Because this will put more of the virus into an enemy if we can pierce. So, and if this is not going to be the effective weapon, we have this one. You're just going to have to be a little more up close. And I know you had a tough episode last time, as we can see from your hit points. But that's how we're going to play with you, Sauron. And Sir Salcease, I don't think we're going to have any changes here other than, well, we got Will okay. Let's just speed you up for positioning a little bit. Kind of bounce back and forth between those. And Steve Penine, I'm going to give you some more will because it's single digit. My lord, it's single digit still. How do you ever survive out there? And the other thing I'm going to do, I'm going to dip into our Phoenix SP for the pure and simple reason. Did you see how badly you got hurt by an errant shot? I don't think we've touched your strength yet. And it is a fact that on a legend your strength starts a little weaker, so we're going to pump it up. So just some random stray shot that wasn't even intended for you can't hurt you too bad, and that's the way we're going to do it. So we're all ready to go out now. We are ready to make this thing happen. We'll see you on the battlefield. Okay, and I didn't say it. Ooh, siren distracted my... See, that's how I start sentences and never finish them. Oh, look, a squirrel. But anyway, we don't have to worry about running around any weapons that might be dropped because everything is automatically recovered. Now, we have a nice, glorious target out here who hopefully stands tall above that vehicle in front of her. And she's only a screamer. So we are not facing the toughest of sirens yet, except all of our snipers that we have available. There's 2 of you. The third one's probably out of range to be able to get a line or get a shot over there. So I potentially have 2 of you that can start wearing down the siren. And maybe I have none, because this is saying you guys are not going to see her. Probably, yeah, there's just too much crap in the way. So instead, we're going to have to play the game of position. And ideally not actually get too close to her, just so we don't lose all our will. So let's try setting up maybe for some overwatch potential, depending on how this siren may move. How about over here, Sir Southeast?
Operative on the move.
And, well, rather than set overwatch, because we may pop some others, we may uncover some others we'll want to have the opportunity to take a shot at. So we'll hold off on the overwatches. Shane, Marine Grunt Vanson, why don't you get moving for us to do a little scouting about? And as far as this map's pretty extensive, and now this map is starting to come back to me. I've had enemies approach me down this side, I've had them approach me this side, and I've had them come through the dang building. So, and it varies a lot. So I guess I'm saying this is a well-designed map because I don't know which way they're going to come from. And that's kind of nice, where it's not so predictable. We're going to dash you over here, Shane Vanson. And we see nobody. So I'm kind of thinking, although these are excellent at blocking lines of sight, I don't know which way a siren would go. Would she come indoors? Would she go around? If she comes around, I'm not going to have an overwatch shot. I'm kind of thinking, and I don't even know, yeah, I'd have to stand there. So I think what we'll do here is we'll just keep you right there, and we're going to overwatch the center court.
Holding position.
Sir Southeast, we're probably going to overwatch you out, and it doesn't look like we're going to find anybody this turn. So maybe I do send you out a step farther, Soren. Shall we give that a go? Ooh, let's not give that a go. Let's do this and heal you.
Count to 10.
Whatever. The zigzag thinking. What I will do, though, I'll do another dash for you and at least get you in a decent position here. You just won't be overwatching.
No time to lose.
All right, Sir Southeast, it's looking more and more like you will be overwatching for us. Kind of thinking for you, Andrei. Let's actually look at you. I'm wondering if we should just, since we're seeing nothing else, I don't really know where to send you at the moment. Eventually we can get you up high. But for the moment, since we only know of one thing out there, do we want to go boom blast away and weaken this thing down a little bit? Kind of saying in my head, going, yeah.
On it. Let's get this done.
Yeah, let's get this done and do it again. Alright, so we applied some hurt to the siren. And I think, Smoothie, we're gonna play it a little slow with you, just because I want to keep at least one person on this backside till we get a better sense of which way they're going to be moving at us. So let's just, yes, we're going to overwatch with a subjector. There's no guarantee they're going to come out this way, but we're gonna do this.
Anything that moves.
And Sir Southeast, we will set your overwatch down this way. We'll have you cover that side a little bit. I'm thinking let's bring you over here, Steve Penine. Well, there's nothing, at least that we know of right now, that can shoot at us, right? So let's come here and do an Overwatch more in case the Siren decides to take the inside, the indoor track,
Let's do this.
more in this direction. How about that? And we couldn't quite see her, but fortunately she did not really know where we were. Well, that's not who I was expecting to Overwatch. And they're hard charging through the interior here. And none of our Overwatch is picking these guys up. Have you noticed that? Let me repeat. Have you noticed how none of the Overwatch... and they all been running right near, probably right out of... Maybe you know, something must have been blocking our sight. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. The worms that'll be coming at us. No. Those are the kind of misclicks that do not hurt you. But the worms we will be, yeah, we're back to fireworms. Every day, all day long, we have been facing fireworms. And as far as your weapon, we're looking at virus, which I do not like. So, kind of thinking I have some hard chargers here that could possibly dash up here, take care of this guy, and then get out a direct sight for this guy. Fortunately, this guy we can get up close to because he doesn't have the meaty legs, so that's a good news there. This guy's going to be coming out again. He could actually come. There's lots of ways he could run at us, and as far as you being able to reach down there, we just don't have an option. So we're gonna have to think about this. I'm a little bit leaning towards jumping over here with you,
All set.
Andre, because I'm not feeling a need to boom blast. We're just not seeing it out there. Maybe we just jump you up here to pick up the will. You can also boom blast from there, and you can war cry this guy. And that way he cannot move out and shoot us with his weapons, because he parked himself inside, and the only way he'll be able to get to us is coming out. And being war cried, that'll eliminate him and free the rest of us up to do some other things. There's something back here which we're not aware, or we're not knowing what it is yet. So I'm thinking if we do that, that allows me to then push you up, Smoothie, so that when he does react, guess what you're close enough for? The big stick. And I'm liking that play on this side, and then we'll figure out what we do with everybody else. The snipers can come wide. Easy peasy. Come over here. In fact, we can come over into cover and take some nice shots at this lady's head. In fact, I'm almost wondering how much damage can you do with that dang pistol? 50 times 2. But there's more than one. Yeah, it is. 2 bullets or 2 shots. So I guess the sniper weapon is still better, although this does pierce well. We're going to go with the sniper rifle at this point. So Steve, let's quick aim. So in other words, we're going to have worms to deal with next turn. We've decided the Chiron is not our priority right now. This is. And now she cannot scream at us. Now she can mightily hurt us, but she cannot scream at us. And I'm wondering, Steve, I'm going to take a quick aim. Because we haven't used this gun before. And I think you're close enough to make it a worthwhile shot.
Target hit.
Oh, I like that. For a pistol? Whoo, baby. That was good. That was good. Now I'm thinking we can come over here with you, Sir Southeast, and just finish the job. Yeah, although you can't quite, we're going to have to work on your speed. You can't quite make it to cover, but we're planning on taking apart the one that could hurt us out of cover, so let's do it.
Let's make this happen.
And quick aim.
Looking
And
for an angle.
let her rip. Oh, it's not going to take her out. Well, you know, we also have a pistol. Let's try your pistol as a follow-up.
Ready for action. All I need is a clear shot.
Not quite as exciting as the other pistol, but we'll go for it.
On the mark.
Now, there's a chance. And it is a good chance. She's bleeding out. We took care of problem 1. Now, problem 2 is front and center. Now, we can probably run in there with one shot of the Redemptor and take care of this guy. I'm thinking that you, Soren, can get in there pretty good for that. In fact, we'll try starting you here to see what that does for us.
Pushing on.
And I can't recall, but let's take a
I'm
peek.
here.
Shane Marine Grunt Vanson. You do not have Onslaught as an option.
Here.
I was kind of hoping you would. Let's take a look at this shot first. See if we see... No, no, no. No, no, no. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, given this fact... Thinking we're going to use the Redemptor, take this thing out, and then we can set up you, Shane Marine Grunt Vanson, hopefully on Overwatch. And the Redemptor is worth its weight in gold right now, at least as long as it doesn't malfunction. We won't be able to put you on Overwatch for this dude, so let's keep you farther back. And Shane Marine Grunt Vanson. This thing can't hurt us with its leggers, so let's get you out wide if we can. Right there into that cover. Probably kind of wanting to see around the corner a little bit since we did have a couple hard charging down the outside. I want to see if there's anything else visible over there.
Advance.
And what did we find? Okay, we just know that that's an Arthron now. So that's fine.
On the move.
And what I'm thinking, should we just take a step and start zapping this thing, even though it's going to take forever to zap it? But you know, we're here to start capturing. There's nobody else immediately in our area. I could. Let's just see. He's got weapons, though. So why don't we forget this guy for the moment and Overwatch against this guy? It's not really great angles for that Overwatch shot to get through there. Unless he comes wide and straight up this way, or... Yeah, we'll do it. I think that's more important. Now we'll do the jet jump. Start covering this end. Pick up some will for everybody. And war cry. And we'll do just what we said over here with you, Smoothie. We're gonna... Does this guy have a weapon? Yes. So we will keep you in cover right here. But depending on what he does and which way he moves, you're going to be in range to take a slice out of him. So I like that idea. I just wish, you know, if that one guy wasn't back there, if he didn't have a weapon, I'd push you right here. But, or maybe it's better to come this far on this side to get close to him. Yeah, that pushes us up even closer, and he's only going to be able to move so far. And we're done. So he's going with worms out wide. And he's just retreated inside that room, and guess what? Now there's something else up here. Oh, that's a worm, of course. Duh. So we have to figure this out. Now the worm can come out and down, but we're going to be inside slicing this guy. And what are his... Well, I can't look at his hit points right now because he's out of sight once again. So we're gonna hard charge in there ourselves. We're gonna do a little hard charging, and what that does, unfortunately, is I'm gonna run in there. Yeah, we're just gonna run all the way right here and take a swipe. This is what we're gonna do. Could always stomp at these guys. So many options, but I think we always have War Cry, and let's find out what the Myrmidon has in its back pocket. It's just a regular garden variety Myrmidon, so that scares me less than the other kind. So Smoovie, we got to find out if you have it within you to do this. Make it a good swing.
We've got incoming.
That's a good swing. So then what we're going to do is we are going to give you a worm smash duty here. And wait, with the proper weapon. And we can't quite get to this worm. He has a gun. He has a weapon. So I think what we'll do is we're just going to step over, keep you in cover, and then War Cry this worm just so Smoovie doesn't get caught in there and start burning. I'm hoping the War Cry keeps him from being able to go up and around, because I don't think he can get over the railing. Hopefully he can't go under the railing. He has to go around, and that'll limit movement. I don't think he'll be able to get close enough to Smoovie. That's what I'm counting on. So let's War Cry that worm. And I think the other one went off the map. Those are the only two I'm aware of. So Andrei, let's just play it even safer against that guy with a weapon.
Heading
and
out.
Come over to the corner here. That's where we'll park you. We could shoot a rocket, but I don't see the sense of urgency to waste a whole rocket, so we're going to hang on to it. Now, we got other things going on over here, and the one thing that I didn't see happen, I don't recall where this guy moved. This guy came up from over here, but I did not quite notice if this guy moved anywhere. And none of my snipers are going to be fast enough to move over here and be having a shot down there. And then I also have Smoovie, after this worm is dealt with, will be able to come out. So I'm saying this because I don't know where to send my snipers now. Where am I going to need the most support? That is my big question right now. I'm going to come over here and peek in this room, see if we pick anything up, Soren. Not yet. I'm going to make the jump over, hoping he's not on Overwatch. And he's not. So this guy may have just pulled back. Maybe he wasn't aware of exactly where we were or something. I'm not sure. But I think we'll just do... As a matter of fact, let's do
5 by
this.
5.
Let's dash you over. This guy has a weapon, but he's pretty far back. We're just gonna start zapping them. I'm debating right now, should I keep you in the open, Shane Marine Grant Vanson? And I'm saying, yeah, Because we're going to start running our snipers out to cover you a little bit.
On the double.
That's what I've decided to do. Soren, I'm counting on these guys, although with Myrmidon over here too. Do I dare split up? Yeah, because we're going to split up our snipers. We're going to have you come to the side here. This guy's far enough back. I'm fine with this cover right here, shooting down over here.
Going in.
So it's just pistol overwatch for starters, but we'll do it. Soren, we're having you cover the interior this way. And if nothing comes at us, we'll make our move. I'm thinking, yeah, what the heck? We'll overwatch with the big pistol.
I'll keep my eyes open.
Okay, the fireworm did not get to us. We're going to take a bite. And one of those worms looks like it went off the map, so there's only 2 to deal with. And overwatch my sniper, well, this is how we deal with that. We just come right in here. Yeah, we come right in here and go blam. Holy smokes! There wasn't much of a chance for you to shoot between those freaking legs, but Sir South Seas, come on. You're not there to shoot... Sorry to offend anybody. You're not there to shoot the sausage. You're supposed to hit the body. Oh, boy. Let's go. I guess so much for shooting at the leg. We'll center in right here. And he can't spit at us. He can still shoot at us, but he cannot spit at us. Now
I'm ready.
I can retreat over here for a little help with the worms if we need it. So let's do this.
What's our move?
Let's see if you can hit an Arthron. What does your shot look like against the Arthron? Ooh, the Arthron is kind of blocked. So your shot will be okay against the Arthron once we get somebody out of the way. So let's let's plan on that course of action. We can zap. Of course, it'll only be 3 instead of 4, but we can zap just as effectively from over here. And let's do the quick aim. And let's center on in, and let's please connect. Very good.
Target.
Now we have this guy bleeding. We're going to need a second shot there, though. So that means I do need to deal with the worms. And that means, Soren, you're gonna dash back here to help us with worm duty. And unfortunately, that's only going to be 1 shot for you. So let's come over here. Yikesers, yikesers, yikesers. A little bit spread out now, aren't we? Maybe you won't come back to help us.
What's our move?
Over here. Maybe you'll come back up here and take a shot over here, Soren, against this guy in the distance. What we can do with you, because it's the only pistol we got. Thank goodness it has 2 bullets. But you're clear now, Steve. Which means I'm feeling much better about this. We can come up here, take a shot. And malfunction the shot. So that's why I held off on your last zap. We're going to have you move into cover, Shane, Marine, Grunt, Vance, and at least that way we're all in cover. And if this guy doesn't move, yeah, we're just going to... Yeah, we'll move one more. And we'll move one... Well, actually, we'll keep you there. You're crouched behind a pole, too, so that, you know, it sort of does give a little extra cover from his direction. Well, until he moves. So, everybody stay put. Now we got to deal with things on this side. And let's take a look at what that might entail. You don't need to bite us anymore, so take that. Now, we have a worm out here. There's a little bit of a problem. Now his Overwatch is kind of comes out like this. So you know what we should be able to do. Problem is, and we absolutely can do it. But I have a feeling we're gonna have to come over here and waste your swing at a worm, because if you come here, the worm is gonna explode you. Even if I war cry it with my last remaining point, you're too close, even to a war-cried worm. So, Smoothie, we got to come over here and take out the worm first. And that's a little creepy, scary. Is he close enough to be war-cried? No, he is not. So, ding dang dong. Let's get over here and kill the worm.
Reporting enemy contact.
Yeah, we know about the worm. In fact, we'll just step here to kill the worm.
Rolling.
And then we'll kill it. And then we're going to move back in the room, because we don't want that guy to shoot us.
On my way.
And I wish we could war cry him. Oh boy, do I wish we could war cry him, but we, alas, cannot. So, Andrei, kind of feeling like you're a heavy. Let's present yourself as a target. He's already got a target there. And you'll hold up all right. Plus, it gives you a better angle to boom blast anywhere else we might need it. So we're going to bring you over here. You're a heavy for a reason, as I often say. And Smoothie, stay put. He went for Sir Southeast. And he chose Overwatch. So yeah, easy peasy. Let's go take care of this guy. He will return fire us, so it is in our best interest. And fortunately, this guy's apparently paralyzed enough that he didn't shoot any worms. I'm liking that. I am absolutely liking that. We can come back to our main weapon. We can quick aim it.
Have to focus.
Unless the pole's in the way. And the pole's enough not in the way. Once again, however, we're going to move our soldier just to be safe. And problem is, he's on Overwatch. So, doggone it. If I move you. So I guess you better just take a shot. It malfunctioned once. I don't think we can use it as a malfunction. I don't think I want to use it as a malfunctioning thing. But there's a good chance we can take this guy out with this. So let's hope we do. Otherwise, he's return firing. Much, much better. Now we don't need to take another shot here. We can come over
On the move.
and continue the big zaps. And look at that. We've almost got our first capture with that little tiny Neurazer that so many people say is a worthless weapon, but
Advancing.
I find a way to use it and put it to good use. We're not aware of any guys. I still don't know that I've seen that Arthron that was back here. I don't know that he's made an appearance anywhere yet. So I think we need a little payback from you, Sir Southseas. It's not quite taking him out. And he does have a gun. In fact, I just can't see of any single shot that takes him out. But you're in cover.
Not a kick.
And apparently you were just far enough for him not to be able to shoot at you. So let's finish the job. In fact, it's finished. So we got to go hunting. We got to go hunting for some more Arthrons. And we're not sure where they are at the moment. But I'm thinking of bringing you over here, because if there's another guy back in here somewhere, we have to get ready to move up and find him. So, Smoothie, get moving. I think I'm going to keep you there. Just in case he's back here and he comes charging around the corner. And for you, Andrei, kind of feeling like, should we jump ya? We don't have to war cry that guy. Let's jump you over here. Maybe we'll find out we're close enough to somebody we don't see in order to war cry them and get a sense on where they are.
Alright, let's see if this works.
And there is no war cry availability over here. Okay. I'd swear there's still that Arthron that we were not locating. I don't think this guy back here, unless I thought this guy came from over here, not from back this way. But you know, I've misjudged things before. So let's get our snipers moving forward to help cover us. And Sir Southseas, I guess we'll just overwatch you. And Soren, I think we'll just overwatch you. Andrei, stay put. And Smoothie, stay put. So I'm beginning to wonder, is there another guy somewhere out there? Or when we do this and get this guy totally paralyzed, will the mission end? Have I miscounted somehow? Apparently I have miscounted, and we have our first capture. So somehow I must have that guy, the Arthron that appeared back here that moved up and was doing all this overwatching, could very well have been one and the same that was back here that we had seen. So he fooled me, but we got them in the end, so that's all that matters. Good experience, pretty evenly distributed. Everybody pretty much contributed here. Although apparently it does not count the Neurazer as high action point or experience point activities, because Shane Marine Grunt Vanson, even though she captured that Chiron single-handedly, didn't gain much experience.
I just wanted to pass on my personal thanks and congratulations to your operatives for their work at the base. Fortuna eruditis favit, as they say. Fortune favors the prepared mind. The intelligence we've retrieved is going to prove extremely helpful with all the projects we're working on. And the satellite control tech may one day help turn the tide of this war. This operation may have seemed like a small thing, but the devil's in the details. And so is God. Speaking of details, we'll now have to actually make all of this work with our hardware and software. We have limited resources, so we need our brightest and best focused on the job. It'll take time, but it'll be worth it in the end. You'll see.
All right, so we gained 5 as far as attitude is with New Jericho, and nice payoff. Nice little payoff there. All right, so I'm going to fly up now. The behemoth is still underwater. We're going to bypass the lair at the moment. I think we're starting to get in range. We've been fiddling around with haven defenses and whatnot since this guy's disappeared. I think it's important now that we get the gift back fully operational and fully recharged ahead of the behemoth coming back. So let's fly back to the base here with this ship. And what else? Oh, research. There's some new research here. Let's go see. A Chiron vivisection is open to us. So we're going to put that in the queue. And I think there's only a few hours left. Yeah, in fact, I'm showing that bar, I think, has to do with what we're repairing. The research lab has 3 hours to repair. So we're going to check out some of our research time, see if they shorten up nicely, or if I have to think about spending some of our funds here to build another research lab. We're going to get a good idea of that in a few hours, so let's keep moving. Everybody's flying. We're heading over here, and nice to pick up some materials. I think we're in a buying mood if Kaos has anything worthwhile to offer us. So let's go take a look. And before we go into Kaos, I also, in manufacturing, moved all of our body armor products ahead of the air game, for better or worse. I'm still thinking we're early enough where 2 armed ships that we have will survive against the most immediate flyers coming off, and then we'll start working on arming our last 2 ships here. It's kind of how I'm approaching this one. Let's take a look at the Kaos Syndicate, see if they have anything good to offer. The priest class is here in droves. Well, yeah, let's buy them both. Yeah, but it has changed what they're offering. Now we could pick up poison weapons, but I'm not seeing. Now, Obliterator. Now this is one we have not had a chance to use. And I'm thinking we should use it. Then there's the Chaos Heavy. I have 2 purchases right here we're just going to do, because these are new weapons we have not had the pleasure of taking out on a test drive. And we're going to do just that. Now, Anu mutation technology, I do kind of like the idea of that. Now, what do we have? Spiked armor. These are all vehicle things. So advanced mutation technology. I'm staying right here. I want to look into research. Do we even have that in here? Why is that? I have so many playthroughs. It's hard. Yeah, we do not have that here yet. I kind of feel like if we do Anu religion, oh, and that gives us some goodies also. That's all of a sudden a little bit of a priority. That may start unlocking other things like mutation technology. So I'm not going to spend on it as much as I want to get all these things as fast as possible and whatnot. At the same time, we have to be sensible with our limited resources. So we got the 2 weapons, and that's good. Let's get back here and get the contaminant, get that hull 100% repaired. So I guess we're meeting up at the base, guys. We're meeting up at the base. And Tent City. The Stray circles a huge gathering of tents and other temporary shelters. Our operatives set down to find this massive camp totally abandoned. It looks like it was once some kind of aid base administered by the Red Cross, the Red Crescent, or the United Nations. There is no one left alive. So we're going to search. Hours of trawling through ruined tent after ruined tent take their toll on our operatives. It is hard to scavenge through the remains of people's lives, a grim reminder of all that we lost, but nice material pickup. Minor, and our stamina's starting to wear down a little bit, but we're going to keep searching while we're here because our stamina will hold up to it. We do have the ability to come over here to Phoenix Point, Alaska, to pick back up that stamina, so I'm not worried. And the research lab has been repaired. Let's take a look real quick. Yeah, mutagen is down. Pandora virus pretty much cut in half. And there was something else we picked up. The Chiron vivisection is 1 day, 6 hours now. So You know, I'm going to take a look. What are our bases? I'm going to go ahead and build yet another one, though. That's what I'm thinking. Alaska, do you have a research lab? East Africa, do you have a research lab? I want to kind of spread these puppies out. So we're going to go to East Africa and build a research lab. Is what we're going to do. Let's see if there's anything else I feel like I need to have. Ooh. Oof. Ooh. So we have these available. So I do want these toys. And I'm going to dip into that tech that we have, and it's going to cause it to not look so wonderful, but I'm going to build both those labs. I think that's important to do. How about over here we do the mutation over in East Africa? And let's pick another one. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Let's come over here to Alaska. And which one did I just build? East Africa mutation. So we're building cybernetics in Alaska. North to Alaska. There. The heck with research. I've got some other priorities at the moment to get these things built. And let's search right here while we're here. And we're starting to meet back up here. We got one more ship flying north. Yeah, we got a ways to go there. We're going to get ourselves healed up and then make our move from there. Contaminant, it says, is fully repaired. Yes, it is. What's the pop-up? Why did it stop? Oh, probably because we found a haven, is what I'm guessing. Yes, we did. New Jericho in the midst of Anu. Oh, that must be a popular New Jericho spot. They just love Anu, don't they now?
The Disciples of Anu Haven is under attack.
Okay, let's go see where this one is taking place. It's taking place over here. The Pure are attacking. And they will successfully defeat this haven if we do not run to aid them. Boy, oh boy. If we take our ship here, well, the Stray can't make it. Who do we have over on Banda's Bane? Banda's Bane can sure get over there, and they're full strength right now to help out against the Pure. And that's exactly what I'm thinking we're going to do. I need to get the gift repaired. I can't keep sending it off forever and not pay for it at some point. So we're gonna take the Banda's Bane over there. I don't think the Tiamat with extra soldiers on it would make it there in time. So those of you in the base, don't get too excited. We're gonna send just Banda's Bane over to this haven defense. I think, being a Manticore, we should make it in time. Okay, now before we do that though, Banda's Bane, you have some promotions. So let's get our promotions done so they're done before we get there. And anybody in the base get any? Not yet. Hermann Heisenberg von Herze. Oh, that's a good one for an assault. Ready for action. We're taking it. And we'll also give you a little willpower. Ramex, you've picked up. Isn't it nice spending a little time in the training center, at the training center? And, you know, I'm picking up Strongman. We're not going to cross-class you right now, but I am surely going to give you Strongman, so you can hit with that weapon even more powerful than before. Or actually, it doesn't increase, it just gives you more accuracy. So that's a big one. And Gary, the Dollar Snail, you got a promotion. Up to a cross class. And maybe we do think about cross-classing you. Maybe we do. But you know what, I'm going to at the moment give you speed and stealth because, you know, you're an infiltrator after all. And even though we don't have the weaponry yet, this is what we're going to do. All right, everybody else is flying. Do we have the Stray on the move? No, we do not. And we have the ability to rescue some soldiers. My friends, we have the ability. And, you know, I think we're just going to go ahead and do it. That's what I'm thinking. So this is our next mission. So much for saying, you know, obviously you know what I want to do, and I want to get to the point where we can do the unexpected emergency sooner rather than later. But you know, there's always these things popping up, and I don't mind gathering some new soldiers. I really don't. The Synedium, our next soldier to be hired, really wanted to be, because of his name, Citizen. He is a citizen, so we want to make him Synedrian. But right now we only have infiltrators able to be hired at Synedrian, so it doesn't totally make sense to bring on yet another like Gary Dollar Snail that can't do a ton for us. But I also want to give people the kind of soldiers they want, and you know, we'll be able to cross-class. Like Gary Snail now could potentially be cross-classed into something that, at least for the time being, we can get him better equipped. So maybe we just do that. So I'm going to detour on the way to our Haven defense over here against the Pure. I'm going to stop here so we can hire a Synedrian coming up and satisfy our viewer request, and then we're going to do the rescue mission, and some more of you might be able to pick up some characters as a result of that one. So yeah, I'd say let's do it. So let's detour here and we'll just stop. So next mission, we're going to have a hire coming up, or next episode we're going to have a rescue mission for independent soldiers, and that's it. We're good to go. We had a successful mission today. We uncapped the diplomacy with New Jericho. Even though we're still under 25. We can now go above 25 without any penalty. And there we go. Maybe something we can look at doing is skipping this yet again, the unexpected emergency. I really do want to get to it. And then coming over to the Americas over here, after we do the Haven defense, and maybe there will be a nearby Helios we can make a grab for. We've also got Scavenge over here that's available. You know, my head spins sometimes, guys, and I apologize for that, trying to prioritize what I want to get done. But you know, oh look, a squirrel. Let me know down in the comments if you all have opinions on how we need to prioritize these missions, because you know, there's like 6 things we could do right now. And don't forget this lair down here. You know, there's a lot of stuff going on. So let me know what you think are the priorities. Ultimately, I'll make the decision, but I love it hearing your opinions. Sometimes you get me thinking in a different way than I might normally think, and that's kind of fun. So this is Zigzag Zog signing off from somewhere in this world. Thanks so much for watching, and I do hope to see you next time.